So recently in the news, Trump, it was heard that he got his accounts reinstated on Facebook and also on YouTube. Now, like going back several different months, Elon Musk also reinstated his account on Twitter. He didn't want to go on Twitter because this, or like True Social, he has his own account on True Social, and not just an account. He owns a company, and the company therefore they protect freedom of speech. They are standing for the First Amendment, and it's not what Silicon Valley is doing right now. So it's like a all tech versus big tech like approach, but it's Trump's platform. So for me, like I like Minds, I like BitChute, I like Daily Motion, I like Rumble, but I do not really like True Social, to be completely honest. It's just really not my cup of tea. But yeah, so Trump, he has this platform now. He's finally back on YouTube and on Facebook. And the other day on YouTube, he posted a video. It was like 15 seconds long. But this video is edited with CNN footage of him, basically saying that he's back and that he's going to be, I think, making videos at least or some sort of content on YouTube. Now, the good thing about this, even though I hate big tech sometimes, although I have a YouTube account, so it's like hypocritical, it's that Trump, he is definitely, like, if he's posting to that every once in a while, like, he's going to have his voice heard a lot more. And I think that's something that we should probably hear, like, a little bit. We might, like, you might disagree with Trump, I might disagree with Trump here and there. And not every single person agrees with somebody 100%. But what has happened with Trump is, like, crazy censorship. So what we're about to see, I think, is going to be, very important to everybody. And then at the same time, it's like we can kind of see why was Trump actually like censored. At one point, we do have to realize though that Trump was banned from YouTube, from Twitter, also Facebook, Instagram, like everything all at once. So it is nice to actually see him coming back to mainstream platforms at least, right? But yeah, overall, I think that it's a good thing. I think that it's kind of something that might be underestimated, but having Trump's voice back on mainstream platforms is like a win for us as conservatives, because that's it's a very big voice, and also he could possibly be reelected, and hopefully so in 2024, that Trump gets reelected. So it's like, this is very important. Now, I also think that at the same time, like, personally, for me, I think that Trump should actually get on, like, like the sites that I was just talking about, other than True Social, talking about, like, Daily Motion and, BitChute and Minds and Rumble and all that kind of stuff. Like, if Trump would expand and he would go on different platforms that fight against that, literally their whole entire narrative to their whole platform is being for freedom of speech, I think that would go really far for Trump. Now, I know that's a lot of work, I know that he probably doesn't have time or whatever, but that would be a smart move. If you think about what happened with Trump though, and down to the censorship, down to the root of everything, he literally got banned off every single mainstream platform. What does that mean? Okay, when you get a phone, when you go buy a new phone, what happens? It comes with Google, it comes with YouTube. So when you start getting banned from everything down to YouTube and Facebook and so on, that starts having an effect on you. Like, if you're, especially, like, okay, if you're involved with business, if you're like a politician, if you're the president of the United States and you can't use social media and you can't communicate to everybody in the country properly, I mean, come on. Like, yeah, that's a big deal. So that happened. Now after 2 years, they're like, oh yeah, okay, that's fine. So things are okay, but at the same time, it's like, why did this ever happen? Like, can somebody explain that? Can somebody make sense of everything? Because I don't think anybody can, because there's no explanation. They did it so that there was a form of control for some sort of reason that we don't know. But other than that, we do know that they were going to go through every extreme to censor people like Donald Trump, like Alex Jones. And there is a reason to that. Like, I might sound like a conspiracy like theorist or like someone that's like totally like out there right now, but there has to be a reason to it. Like, you don't just censor somebody, you don't just silence them and try to restrict their words for nothing. That's because somebody is afraid of somebody else, or there's like a fear tactic with it, that they think this person, like, you know, is able to do something they don't like, so they want to stop it, and therefore that's why we have censorship. But with Trump, it's really crazy actually how you have, like, you know, that was like our sitting president when everything happened. But yeah, it was kind of like a quick little update, but potentially I am learning that Trump is, like, he might go to jail, okay? So I'm going to have another video coming very shortly. It's going to be about that subject. I'm going to have, you know, another video after that. So stay tuned. If you want to support my work and you want to, like, you know, contribute to this channel, then you could go down below to my bio. I have my Venmo, I have my Cash App, crypto, and you can choose how, if you do want to support, whichever way is more convenient for you. So, gonna wrap this up, and I will talk to you guys very shortly. So, I'll catch you next time.